Hello. I was doing a talk last week to the Women's Institute about women and misdiagnosis or not being diagnosed at all for autism, ADHD mainly, because that's this year's campaign, and it was going great. We were doing a good talk. I thought the ladies were engaging, and right at the end, one of the ladies said, "That's all very well, but you're talking about people that can go on and live normal lives." And I thought, that's a strange thing to say. What do you mean normal lives? He says, well, my grandson, he can't do any of that. He's never going to get a job. He can hardly talk. He's more or less mute. We have to do everything for him, and things like that. And I said, well, what's the problem? He says, he's never going to live a normal life. So I replied, I hope tactfully, but is he happy? Oh yeah, he's wonderful. He travels the world. He goes in a plane. He's not afraid of going in a plane, and we go all over the place with him. I said, so what's a normal life? Because that's his life. And you've just said he's happy. So is he not having a good life? Oh yeah, he's happy, and he travels, and he does quite a lot of things, but he's not living a normal life because we have to do everything for him. And again, I had to go back, but that's his life, that's his normal life, and he's happy. So do we really need to worry about what is a normal life? Because just because it's not what you would do or what we do, is that not a normal life? So I just thought I would have a quick pause and think as sort of, are we putting too much pressure on ourselves and kicking ourselves for our children not having what is deemed to be a normal life? And maybe we'd need to ask ourselves, what is a normal life? There is no such thing. There is the standard expectations of what we should do and what life should look like. But again, we're down to, it's all individual. It's what are you getting yourself out of your life? And if we were able to make this young man's life really happy, that they are taking him around the world, they are doing things with him, he's laughing more or less every day, they're doing a brilliant job. But they were still unhappy because they're saying, but he's not living a normal life. And it took me a little while to get her to see that actually it's our programming again that is stopping us from enjoying his life that he's enjoying. And we're putting pressure on ourselves to sort of say, but you're not going to reach the expectations. Whose expectations are we looking at? So when I was trying to get my son to change and adapt to the world around us and fit into society, that's what I was doing. I was sort of saying, you're not having a normal life. I can't see you having a normal life. I need to get you to do things so that you can have a normal life. And I was putting pressure on myself because of the outside influences that are put upon us. And my question to you is, are you doing that with your children? Are you doing that to yourself? Are you putting undue pressure on yourself because of the programming we've been through and the expectation of others? If we actually see what progress we have made, where our children are, what they are doing, maybe we can relax a bit and say, we are doing a good job. Because after all, you are. If you're on this site, you're doing a good job. You're trying to learn more and more for the benefit of your children and the benefit of yourself. So I did find it rather sad, not that the ladies being sad, but the sad that they couldn't enjoy in the way that they should be the progress they have made with her grandson and her daughter and son-in-law's child, to sort of say, yeah, this is fantastic. They were still mourning that they couldn't have the normal life for him. So I just thought I'd put this on here to sort of say, don't beat yourself up if you don't need to. We're always trying more things. We're trying to do everything else and looking for new ways. And sometimes it's staring us in the face is that we've actually got there. We've made it. We have achieved what we wanted to achieve, but not from others' expectations. So I hope this has been helpful to just pause and think, where are we? Thank you.